Hey there, gorgeous. My name is Melissa, and I am also known as the Taropist, and I am going to be your tarot card reader. Guys, we are going to do a collective whatever comes out reading today. This can resonate for any placement of any sign at any time. These are collective readings, guys, so this isn't going to resonate for everyone. However, if you would like me to be more likely to pick up on your energy in these collective readings, do make sure that you are engaging with the channel in some way to transfer your energy here onto the channel and into the reading. Some easy ways that you can do that are by liking or commenting on any of my my videos or my community tab posts. You can certainly always share any of my content. And my personal favorite, and I think the most powerful way for me to pick up on your personal energy in the collective readings is by clicking the little subscribe button below. And guys, if you are going to subscribe to the channel and you'd like to be notified when I do upload or go live in the future, make sure that you are uh, clicking the little bell notification icon to all. And guys, personal readings are available. I am currently closed for Zoom and FaceTime readings, but pre-recorded and email readings are listed in the description box below. Anything else you would ever need to know about myself or the channel, you can find there in the description box. The website, which is www.theterapist.com, the channel description, or the community tab. Guys, let's just jump right in here and see what the divine has for you. I do channel information, guys. So the most powerful way, of course, for me to pick up on your energy would be by you purchasing a personal reading. And again, if you're unable or unwilling to do that for any reason, but you would like me to be more likely to pick up, I've already said this. Just make sure that you're engaging with the channel in some way and setting your intentions when you do engage with what you would like me to, what questions you would like answered for you. Also, if you do put your bell notification icon to all, I will be going live at some point this week to do an all signs reading. But at the end of my all signs readings, I will take questions if there's anybody in the live chat still. Okay. So for this reading today, it says a time to give rather than take. And then it says the end of a tough cycle approaches. It's like your generosity is going to ultimately lead to your success. And of course, if you have $10 left, I'm not saying that you should donate that $10. Certainly, and I want to say that your intentions behind your generosity is what is going to set your future here. So when you're being generous and you really can't afford to be, and you're doing it because you feel like this generosity is going to help you. I'm sorry, I'm very OCD about some weird things. But when you're doing the generous deed out of, I, I want to say a desperate need to receive the same type of generosity or to try to get that reciprocation from the universe back, there is a block that is created, an energetic block that is created so that you are unable to receive. And now you've given away your last bit and you did it out of a desire or a need to receive something back. Which, by the way, I'm not saying you don't deserve reciprocation. We all do. But unfortunately, when you give more than you have to give in a kind of in an effort to receive something back in return, it creates an energetic block. Okay. I just want to say that there is a way to pour into the universe with whatever you have available. It doesn't have to be monetary. This can be anything that you have available. So if you're only working 3 days a week right now, which has you feeling very tight financially, but you happen to have a lot of free time, there are ways that you can pour into the universe. I want to say there's something that you've overcome, by the way. And so you could do this in a virtual setting, like online. You could share your story with the world in order to try to help people through whatever you've made it through. Or there is like, let's say maybe you were previously homeless and there's a homeless shelter that you could go and give your time and energy to. Do you remember when you were homeless, the feeling of being so overlooked by the world or left out by the world, or that sort of, we end up in this victim cycle or victim mentality. But do you remember there was a person, I want to say almost indefinitely, if there wasn't a person, it was definitely God. And if it was a person, it was God working through that person to remind you that you are worthy, like to breathe life back into you. And so you can offer that same breath of life back into somebody, is what I'm going to say here, even if you don't have anything financially to offer the world. So that's what I'm getting here. Meditate and contemplate. So they're saying also, in order for you to offer the energy that I'm talking about here, do make sure that you're properly caring for your own energy so that you're not going out and recycling negative energy on accident unintentionally. I hope that that makes sense for you. Whatever energy you're pouring into the world. So if you are signed up to do some sort of charitable thing that is with your time and energy, but you're regretting it and you're resenting it and you're pouring resentful energy into this project, believe it or not doing anything was better for the world than doing it in a resentful manner. I hope this makes sense for you. So, meditate and contemplate is about, let's make sure that whatever we're offering the world, we are actually offering it from our heart. So, I want to say genuinely, you feel a strong connection to something. Let's say homelessness, right? Maybe you've experienced that, or drug addiction, or something like that. So make sure that whatever you're being charitable about is something that actually does is something you're passionate about and something that you have real empathy for, so that you're not out doing it trying to receive something back. Again, whatever energy you're doing this with, this charitable thing, is what you're pouring into people and ultimately what they're going to receive from you. So if you're coming in with resentments, even if you think you're hiding them, the energy you're pouring into these people is a resentful, sort of negative. I even want to say it's kind of adding to a victim mentality that these people are already trying to overcome. If you go in with the reality that while you're not where you want to be at this time, you're so far from where you've been, and with the hopes that these people will eventually get to where you are now and that all of you will make it even further than that, this is like good intention that you can pour into whatever charitable event you do here. Okay. Again, whether it's literally go down and find where you lived in a homeless place, bringing them food, a hug, just telling them they look beautiful today, or that they can do this, or whatever it is, whatever you feel will come genuinely from your heart and that you genuinely desire for these people, good things. This is what they're saying. I hope this is making sense for you, because I do feel a little bit lost in communication here. Like something's getting lost in translation, which, by the way, when we oversell or overbook ourselves, or over spread ourselves too thin, is the energy that's coming through. When we spread ourselves too thin, um, what is this energy? Yeah. So it's reminding you that while charity is great, it needs to be done from a place of genuine love and passion that you're bringing to whatever charitable thing you're doing. I again, it seems like you're spreading yourself too thin trying to, I'm getting rack up good karma. Okay. Unfortunately for all of us, I don't care how hard you try to do good deeds just to rack up good karma. The intention behind the good deed is ultimately where your karma is going to come from. Okay. I hope this makes sense, because it's not like a punishment. I'm not talking about that kind of karma. I'm talking about the universe reciprocating exactly what you're giving. So when you're coming into a situation, doing it because you feel obligated to, or because you feel like you're trying to rack up good karma, the intention behind what you're doing is actually what the universe can hear. They can't hear your words. They can't even see your deeds. They can just feel what you're feeling when you're doing the thing. Okay. I hope this makes sense for you. Chariot card. Fucking love that for you. Ultimately, any action that you take by way of divine guidance here. Okay, so we got the Chariot card. It represents the sign of Cancer. It also represents the moon, which we all know is something, what connects to all of our emotions. Our emotional body is connected to the moon. Your moon sign, you might be a Cancer moon here, by the way, but your moon sign ultimately, so they're saying there's something about your moon sign that is going to help you figure out how to properly be charitable. Okay, I don't know even what that means. So look into your moon sign and then figure out what kind of charity would be good for that moon sign. Okay. And then there is something again about when it stirs up real and raw emotion. So I want to say that whatever this is connection, something that you've experienced in your past here or in your life and you've overcome, is going to stir up some raw emotion that is going to help you shift in and really become just very powerful in whatever you start pursuing here and taking action towards by way of divine guidance. It's saying something about, if you can feel it on an emotional level and it brings genuine joy to your soul when you do it, the amount of success that it's going to have is unmatched. Okay. I hope that makes sense for you because I feel like I dropped the ball on that. It's a very powerful message on the chariot card. But again, it's saying, because what I was saying here is if it gets lost in translation, if your intention behind the thing is just to try to do something charitable, to be charitable, I mean, I'm saying that in such an energy because they're saying if your emotions and your genuine passion and compassion and empathy aren't connected to it, it actually is not going to manifest the proper outcome or result here. So whatever, I've never gotten this on the chariot card, but it makes so much sense to me because it does represent the sign of Cancer and it does represent the moon, and our emotions. Ultimately, it's saying whatever you take action towards that is connected directly to your emotions. So it gives you an emotional activation, is what is going to manifest in the third dimension very quickly. Okay. So, and level you up. So I think that's the message here. Whatever this is, by the way, it can't be done out of the intention for it to become very successful, but it is going to. They're saying whatever you follow or whatever you do that is charitable, that comes from a space of true, deep empathy, compassion, sympathy, whatever it is you want to come from, a true and genuine intention that directly connects to your emotional body and causes an emotional activation within you is going to manifest quickly and become very successful. Okay. I hope this makes sense for you. And I am going to leave the reading there. I love you so much. Make sure if you're still here, you hit that like button, and I will see you all in the next reading. And by the way, I will be live soon. So make sure that you have your bell notification icon set to all. Mwah.